Hello everyone, are live again. Did a farming simulator earlier, did pretty well. Stream was good. I play for another 3 hours. This on though. Charlie, thanks for the follow. So today we are going to, for this stream, we're going to do a spin the wheel to decide what game we're playing. We'll get the wheel up. And we've got a few. We've got Black Ops 7, Warzone, Rocket League, Farming Simulator, Black Ops 6, Battlefield 6, sorry, and F1 25. One of those games will be the game we played tonight. Last week we played Warzone, so let's see what we get this Wednesday. And it's landed on Farming Simulator, so we're playing Farming Simulator again. Cool. So I will get Farming Simulator all set up for the game, and then we will get ourselves going. So I don't need to change the game because it's already set because of the earlier stream. Because we're playing Farming Simulator, I can actually take that off again. Don't need to have that on. Good job I didn't land on Call of Duty. I got an update. It's Farming Simulator. Let's get that loaded up. My Farming Simulator streams tend to go quite well, so we'll see if this one does as well. Just back up. There's still a few games I haven't played on stream yet. Farming Simulator seems to be a popular one. I don't remember what we were doing. Only a few hours ago, so I should remember. I think we had 2 contracts on the go, I think. I'm in Guy. For now. Right, I'm in this tractor. What was I doing in this tractor? Can't remember. I think I need to do the contracts. Yeah, we had 2 contracts open. Farming Guy 1. Accept you, why not? This is what we were doing. Okay. Let's finish off this field then. How you doing, Shah? I am doing well. We on a Wednesday evening we spin the wheel and it's landed on Farming Simulator again. So we got another 3 hours of Farming Simulator. Always good. Farming Simulator streams seem to do well. But I've actually been interested because the last two I've done have been during the day and they've done quite well. I'd be interested to see how the evening stream goes for this game. It's a sign. It is a sign. Yeah, I was actually saying to a friend of mine today, we were chatting about it, and I was saying my Farming Simulator streams seem to do the best, so maybe I am destined to be a Farming Simulator streamer. It sure is. I just enjoy playing a lot of other games as well. I'm quite happy for Farming Simulator because today, because I was quite keen. Where's that gone again? Yeah, I was quite keen to finish this field. Well, finish both these contracts. I know I was told my donation link is got an error on it at the moment. I figured out why. It's because I hadn't verified exactly who I was, so I don't think they're allowing donations to go to it when I haven't verified who I am. So I've done everything I need to. It's just got to go through the verification, so it could be a couple of days where we can't donate, which is a shame, but it is what it is. So we'll just have to get through the next couple of days with a bit of a community, just some gaming and some chatting. Then we'll figure out the donations afterwards. Can't actually... Farming Guy 1. Who was that in the stream? I can't remember. I've completely forgotten who everyone was. Sure I recognise that name. Again, how you getting on? I believe. Yeah, good. We are good. A little bit earlier, as you know, and yeah, had a decent stream earlier. Got a lot done on this map, and we're back on it for a couple of hours tonight, or a few hours tonight. How are you? Cat Lego, thanks for the follow. Welcome. How are you doing? Well, yeah, not too bad, thanks. I'm glad to hear it. Cat Lego good? Yeah, I'm glad you are good. We appreciate you joining the stream. New Farming Simulator 25 player. Any tips? No, thanks for the follow. Any tips? I'm quite new myself, if I'm honest, but my viewers earlier had some good. Were throwing out some tips. I think apparently chickens are the way forward. And then growing potatoes is apparently quite good. And one big tip is when you do contracts, don't take out a contract for parsnips or carrots, because although it pays well, it takes forever. They're my tips of the day. Snail, how we doing? Evening. Oh, okay, thanks. Potatoes and sugar beets. Yeah. Ah, yes, it was you, Cher, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. I think it was you that gave me that tip. Yeah, so we're gonna get some potatoes. But with chickens, you need to grow. Is it wheat? I think as well. So when you've got chickens, wheat. Because then that feeds them. We are Cher. You've just got another follow from Dono. Yeah, Cher had some really good tips earlier. To be fair, there was a lot of people coming in giving me tips. Yeah, the stream I did last week, I was a bit terrible. Lots of people were kicking off because the things I was doing were wasting money. So we've sorted that out, and we're trying not to waste as much money. Once you get a bit more money, start growing cotton. Makes you a bank. The equipment is expensive. Okay. I will I'll have a look at that. Snail, thanks for the follow earlier. Less chaotic farming today, I see. No problem. Yeah, popped over, had a look. Your channel looks good. I'm looking forward to seeing your stream on Friday and Saturday. I will definitely be popping along and look good from the videos I saw. And less chaotic farming, we'll see. We're only 10 minutes in, 16 minutes in, so we've got plenty of time for it to be chaotic. Sure, we'll do lots of crashing and yeah, we'll see. I'm interested to see how someone flipped a truck earlier or a trailer. I wish I'd seen that. I've not managed to do that yet. I've got a farming guy in here doing some work, which I really appreciate, but I can't remember how apologies, I can't remember who you are on my stream. If you're even in here. It was Lincoln, wasn't it? It could have been. It may have been. I know I recognize the farming guy name. But as I said earlier, I am terrible. Don't know, do you do multiplayer servers? Yeah, this is a multiplayer server. It's to get into it, it's Dan8 Gaming. So it's the name of my TikTok. Capital D, capital G, all one word. There's no password. Yeah, come in, see what happens. Yeah, I'd love to know how that happened. Yeah, I wish you could go back and rewatch like parts of the server that you weren't looking at. That would have been cool. But don't know with the multiplayer server. This is a multiplayer server, but it's only when I'm online. It's I haven't actually paid for a server to be running. I'm afraid, not yet. Anyway, if we get lots of people wanting to come on, then we'll have a look at seeing how we get a server running all the time. That would be pretty cool. Okay. I might join on Saturday or Sunday to play if you're streaming. It's not a regular stream of mine on Saturday or Sunday. I stream Wednesday Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. I do stream on a weekend if I get a chance, but it's not regular. And to be honest with you, it's very rare I get a chance because I'm quite busy on the weekends. But that's why it'd be pretty cool to get a server that runs constantly, because then you guys can jump on and we can sort of build a good map together, even when I'm not live. You know, my lives can come and check out, see what you guys have been up to. Now I keep looking at the snail on your message, because that little emote is awesome. I'm gonna have to think of what I want my own emotes to be, because I'm gonna have to get some. Bonzbox, Snail made me come. He has my family. Ah, Snail, give his family back. Thanks for the follow as well. Really appreciate it. The Snail, give him his family back. It's here now. But I appreciate the commitment, Snail. Do that to more people. No, let's not condone that. Also, logging is a great way to kill time, get tons of money. Yeah, I've done a few bits of logging. Again, probably not something I've done enough of to say that I'm that good at. I know when I first did it, it took me ages because I just couldn't figure it out. But then I started getting good at it. Then I haven't done it for so long. It's probably going to take me ages again. But it was quite good. Something different. They'll know. Oh no. Keeping them. Got the sheep looking after them. Don't condone it, but we don't stop, but we won't stop you. That's it. Yeah, don't condone it, but secretly appreciate it. Nail, I'll join your Discord server today as well. I'm supposed to do it before the stream, but I was running a bit late, so I needed to get on the stream. Oh well, need a new family. Yeah. That's okay. We can they weren't too bad anyway. We can you can join this family. I've got room in mine. For a good cause, Bond, yeah. Yeah, Snail, you keep stealing families and I'll just keep inviting people into mine. And we'll just keep growing like that. That's the plan. Yeah, as Snail said there, Bond, I appreciate you popping along and sharing a bit of love. If you're a streamer as well, let me know and I'll come and return the favor whenever you're streaming. I'm trying to keep an eye out for people that are sharing the love for me, to try and share the love for them as well. Bond is my editor. You've got an editor? Are you like secretly like just like a Twitch all-star or something? Like you were like my boss like what, 10 years ago, and now you're just like this Twitch all-star that's got his own editor and all sorts. Yeah, he has my family. I do whatever he says. Oh, that's a good point. I forgot he had your family. Yeah. But yo, how we doing? Ethan, yo, Reese, yo, how are we? Martin, hello. Put windrower on back. Skip down every other one. You can put 3 into 1. Can you? That's interesting. Didn't know you could do that. We're at the end now, so that's something we'll have to explore next time. This is a contract though. He's good. How about you? I'm good. I'm very good. Wood snail, snail is stealing everyone's family. So we're good. Stealing everyone's family to get me views. He doesn't complain because it's peaceful now. Yeah. On the onion harvest. I think that's this one, isn't it? Yeah, I'll tell you what, I will go. Yeah, I'm gonna head over to the parsnip harvest because I need to get that done. Where's the dono link? It's on the Linktree thing. The only thing I've got is I do think there's an issue with it at the moment. So I do genuinely appreciate the thought to donate, but what I might have to do is get you to come back and do it another day. I had a little look into it earlier because someone told me that it wasn't working, and I think it was something to do with the way that I hadn't verified who I actually was. So I've done that now, but it apparently takes a couple of days to sort itself out. If that doesn't fix it, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to try and figure out something else. Yeah, smoked. Yeah, it was smoking. I tried earlier. I think he thought it was an international thing, but it wasn't. It was, I tried it. I then clicked on it myself and it wasn't working. And then that's when I realized I actually had an email from them to say that I hadn't verified something. So I think they're stopping donations until I'd verified who I was, which makes sense. Safe for you guys. Is it Stream Elements? It is. It is Stream Elements. Have you had issues with it before? Because if you have, then I'd be keen to know how you fixed it. Pretty sure it was to do with my I thought it was to do with my PayPal, but I could be wrong. If you've had it before. I'm open to all the tips. Bond is my tech help also. Bond, I might have to go and steal your family from Snail so I can get you to do stuff for me. I haven't, but I'll give it a shot and see if it's working now. Amazing. Thank you. Just ask Snail to demand it. That's a great shout. Yeah, it saves me having to get my hands dirty. Yeah. You're harvesting, mate? What you're harvesting, mate? What am I harvesting? I am harvesting parsnips, which was a terrible idea. Don't Panic 42, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I'm assuming, based on Snail's reaction, that you are another person that's popped along from Snail's stream, and I appreciate that. Snail, you are doing me a huge favour. I have no way of returning the favour at the moment. I have to think long term. For instance, that the wheel lands on Farming Simulator. Honestly, the wheel is I think the wheel is rigged, because last week I downloaded Warzone. Never played Warzone before. Downloaded it because a friend of mine wanted me to play it with him. And then the one day that he said he was available was the Wednesday. And I was like, I will only play it with you if the wheel lands, and it landed. And then this week had a really good Farming Simulator stream. Thinking to myself, it would be cool if I get Farming Simulator again, and it lands on it. So I think it might be rigged. Either that or it's listening to me. No favors needed. Happy to help a friend. I appreciate that. We I do like to return the favor if possible, so we'll figure out a way. They'll always like certain favors. Well, I won't ask too many questions on that one. Anything for Snail, even though he banned me in chat. Oh, what's he banned you for? You can come into his stream and make him wear a hat. I have heard about this, and then I saw a couple of clips where he was wearing some questionable hats when I looked on his TikTok. So, yeah, I'm keen to join the stream and see what we've got. See how we get that done. What was the ban for? There seems to be a lack of commitment on who actually made the call. It's really laggy at some points for some reason. That's strange. Is it laggy for everyone else? Bannable offence incident. Liverpool supporting bannable offence. Oh, well, that's fair. That is fair to be. Yeah. Bullying a United fan is no joke. It's not at the moment, to be fair. I'm not a United fan, so I'm not going to say anything. I'll stay quiet. But it's not a joke to bully them at the moment. They're going through some rough times. Bond seems okay to me. Yeah. I'll stay impartial. It was fine earlier, strange. Ethan, is it still lagging for you? Because I've just loaded it up on my phone in the background. Seems okay to me. I meant stream seems okay to me. Okay. I was gonna say I thought you were saying bullying United fans is okay as well. Lag for me, no lag for me. Awesome. For sure, bullying. Yeah, we don't condone bullying unless it's to a United fan. Is that what we're saying? Can't type, I'm old. Oh, spring chicken snail. I'm on mobile and in the basement, but no insight into the stream quality. These issues may be my end. When you say you're in a basement, are you in Snail's basement? Because that seems to be the theme today. I live in his cupboard, not his basement. Panic is on 360p. Yeah. Yeah. Ethan, I've just realised, I think you mean it's lagging in the game. Is that what you're saying? Do you mean it's lagging in the game, not the stream? Just realised that I think you're in this game. Yeah. Okay. Not the stream that you're talking about. Okay. I don't know. It could be lagging because of... It shouldn't lag. I was going to say because I'm streaming, but it shouldn't. I've got full fibre and it's like quick. Like I've got a gig. So should be fine. But if it carries on, let me know and maybe I'll just I'll come out the game and restart it. Restart the server. Could be a server issue. A cupboard in his basement. All the dropped Lego pieces and crumbs I can eat. Annex cupboard is the one next to stream setup. If it's the Narnia cupboard, that's class. You got loads of space. I feel like because I was answering to some TikTok comments that I've missed something. Snail's taking me to his basement. Okay. I think I've tried to scroll, but... Reese Warzone traitor. I know the wheel decided today. Thought I just finished watching the traitors. Yeah. No, the wheel decides on a Wednesday, Reese, as you know. It favored you last week and gave us Warzone. It's favored the old faithful that is Farming Simulator this week. He went in there one time when I was over and wasn't sure he was going to make it out. Then he came out with a Sega Game Gear. I think it's a time travel. Yeah. Not a chance the wheel landed on your newfound love. Yes, Reese, we were literally just saying this, that I think the wheel is rigged because last week we were talking about playing Warzone and then it landed on Warzone. This week we were talking about potentially sticking with Farming Simulator and it's chosen Farming Simulator. So I think the wheel is either listening to me or I don't know the answer. I think it's listening to me. Now this is true. That's a true story. Like, is Fortnite on the wheel? It's not on the wheel because I haven't got it downloaded yet, but I can put it on the wheel if you always play that. I'm happy to put it on the wheel, and if it lands on it, we can jump and play some games. I only spin the wheel once a week, by the way, but we can arrange to play. The wheel is possessed. I think it might be. Bond lives around the corner from me. We went through Twitch. We met through Twitch. Became firm friends. That's awesome. I've got a couple of friends that I've met through gaming. But actually none of them I've met. None of them I've met in real life. Actually, one I've met in real life. Gotta have Metal Gear on the wheel. I've never played Metal Gear. Don't know what that says for me. Yeah, what does firm friends mean? Never heard that term before. Reese, I do. You're a traitor and a banished from the round wheel. I mean, you can banish me from that round wheel if you want. The work one? If we banish me from the work round wheel, then it means I never have to run a team meeting again. So I'm more than keen to be banished from that wheel. You're a Fortnite legend. I haven't played Fortnite since... I honestly couldn't tell you when the last time I played Fortnite was. Maybe 2 or 3 years ago. The hell are you bringing me to? How do you and Snail know each other? Snail used to actually be my boss. Then you should play Metal Gear Solid 1 on PS1 as your story night. Maybe we add that one. We've already got what did we say we were playing? I've completely forgotten what we said we were playing. Dead by Daylight. No, not Dead by Daylight. Don't know why that game came into my head. Red Dead Redemption 2. That's the one, Reese. Thank you. That is what we've got ready to go for tomorrow. Boss Snail. Snail was in charge. Yes, he was. He was the boss. And then I sadly moved on. Did he make you touch his wood? I wasn't there long enough. We didn't know each other that well. Were you stealing families? It's a good job I wasn't around there long enough, otherwise I might not have a family. Metal Gear Solid is a personal favourite of mine. Of that series. Assume it's the same company and the wood and the wood jokes work. Yeah. Technically he touched the company's wood. I did touch the company's wood. Yes. Which I suppose you were my boss, so it was your wood. But I'm not going to openly admit that I touched that. Carrots aren't done. How long has it been? Carrots done? Been a while. Snail ordered you to touch other people's wood. Sounds sketchy. Yeah, it was sketchy. Do you know what? Actually, though, I've got a favorite story. And I don't know. I don't know how this. I don't know what kind of light this puts on Snail, so I apologize if it puts you in a bad light. But I remember. I remember someone asking to see the boss, but they were asking Snail if they could see the manager, and he spun around and then introduced himself again. I remember that. It was a really dodgy customer, let's put it that way, and he just turned around and went, "Hiya, I'm the manager," and yeah. I unless I dreamt that, but I always remember you doing that. It's always one of the memories that stick with me with you, Snail. And disable traffic. Stupid Mini Cooper is stuck under my trailer wheel. Yeah, let's disable. We can disable traffic. That's fine. We'll quickly do that. Where's traffic? Traffic. There you go. Traffic is gone. No more Mini Coopers. I'd be interested to hear from Snail to see whether he remembers that instance or whether he's done that but multiple times. It might not be one instance. Talk to the manager. Hello there. That is literally. I just remember him doing it. It was like he was just stood in front of the person, and they were just kicking off, and then they were just like. They were just like, "Wait, can I speak to the manager?" And he literally just went, "Hiya, how we doing?" It was amazing. I just remember wetting myself. Like it was the funniest thing I've seen. I have done that. I also remember confronting the thief, thinking the team were behind me, and they were all. I definitely wasn't part of your team then. I would definitely have been stood behind you. You need handbrake. You need someone in the tractor. No, we figured this out earlier. That this still works. So we thought we did. I've been going back and forwards for a little while now. The game seems to think that it's got storage. So I'll show it should. When we come here. Okay, there's my dodgy tractor driving. Let's go backwards. It should start unloading. Yeah. Doesn't unload very much though, which is a bit annoying. Not sure if we'll see. I'm hoping this won't be a complete waste of time. This field feels like it's the death of me. I do find humor breaks the ice with angry customers, or they break me. Yeah, it was good. It's still, like I said, it's the memory that sticks with me. It was ridiculously funny, but I don't remember. I think the customer wasn't pleased about it, but it was funny. We all loved it. Made our shift. Just glad I don't have to work with customers anymore. Aim to please. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was always the good thing about having you as a boss, was it was always fun. It was a funny shift. Can't find joy in things, what's the point? I completely agree. Just an innuendo. I'm now can I get permission to go home? Still give him the the big cute eyes. Finished all my work. Feel free to leave. Leave the phone off the hook. I cannot wait to get these parsnips done. Still feel like I've got forever to go. Like, I feel like it's going to be my whole stream. Why do these lines keep disappearing? Wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind being in the other tractor, because bringing the products also raises the contract percentage. Products to sell point. Yeah. Products to the sell. Yeah. Well, I'm happy for you to jump in there. Can you draw stuff in the crops? I am no artist, but I reckon we could. Maybe next time we've got a fresh field, we'll think of something to draw. Trust you, Bond. I mean, I already know what you want me to draw. Didn't say what I was thinking. I mean, we all knew what you were thinking. Draw a snail. Like a spiral with a long end. Yeah, I'm sure that's the long end that we're trying to think about. Oh, I've dropped the I think if I tried to draw a snail, I would end up with what you're thinking. Make snail trails. Welcome to the lobby. We've crashed. Good job this isn't real life. I would have all kinds of damage on my tractors. I feel like everyone has a snail story. I'm not sure I do. I suppose technically my story about you turning around with the customer that asked for the manager is a snail story, considering you are the snail. I'm getting confused with snail the person and snail the animal or insect or whatever it is. What is a snail? I have many, most aren't suitable for Twitch. Bond, what's your funniest snail story? Yeah, I think we need to hear Bond's funniest snail story, considering Bond seems to spend a lot of time with snail, or his family does. I feel like he's taking a long time to type. This could be a long one. Aren't they gastropods? Snails, I mean. I will take your word for it. We went to the city, and snail was Ryan Reynolds' turbo snail, and then was shorter than the Lego in the window. I feel like that needs more context. That's the funniest, but the first one that came to my mind. You know what he's referring to. Yeah, I think it needs more context for someone that wasn't there. But, sounds like a good story. Sorry, doing a terrible job at tractoring. No, it's fine. I'm sure you were watching me earlier, and I am even worse at harvesting. So don't worry about it. 1 sec, need to fix my wheel. No problem. I sat down while he went to the bank. He was back in like 2 seconds. What do you mean by that? Doing? Then we looked at Lego and he was shorter than was it the Eiffel Tower? Okay, I see what you mean. I mean, I'm not being rude, Snail, but it's pretty easy for you to be shorter than a piece of some Lego. Especially if it's a well put together Eiffel Tower. Gonna do a remake of the twins. Armani, he's DeVito. I mean, how much do you look like Arnie? I'm quick though, so I'll take it. Yeah. Yeah, if you're small and quick, that's fine. Keep putting that up. Much. Apparently I'm tall though. Okay. How tall are you? Or do you just look tall? He's tall to me. Would he be tall to me? That's the question. I haven't measured in years. I'm tall and wide. I mean, I went through all of my 20s not putting on any weight, really struggling to put on weight, and I'm in my 30s now and I am gaining weight. Definitely have to make sure I keep exercising, otherwise I will end up tall and wide. I was going to ask Snail how tall you are compared to me, but I've not seen Snail in over 10 years, so probably a good chance he doesn't know the answer to that question. Snail's too old, he's probably shrunk. Don't think I've changed for years. I mean, they say people get smaller as they get older. One's about 6 foot, I'd say. I always hate telling people that I'm bang on 6 foot, because that's always like the height that people use when they're lying. I am bang on 6 foot. Around that somewhere. Yeah, I mean, pretty common height. Like, yeah, I'd say it's like anywhere between like 5'8" and what, 6'2", probably about average. Strangely tonight a friend said I'd shrunk. No, it started. It's all downhill from here. Oh wait, 6 foot up. I thought we were doing side to side. I gotta bounce. Need to catch a bus and get home. Oh yeah, Snail did say you could go home. No problem. Thanks for popping along. Thanks for sharing some love. We see you again in another stream. Gotta go sell the parsnips. No problemo. Just, I'll carry on because I think we can still collect, and then I just dump them in. Probably sure, to be honest. Easier to fit places and be unseen. Yeah. I mean, I'm not the tallest in my friendship group, even at 6 foot. Why do these lines keep disappearing? It's really annoying. I'll quickly finish the onions and then go on the tractor. Yeah, awesome. The onion. Oh yeah, we're doing onions, aren't we? I keep thinking they were carrots, but they are onions. Yeah, cool. That's fine. I'm going to just keep doing contracts. Has Snail asked the fingers or toes question yet? No, he hasn't. Is this fingers or toes a question? Not my question. I'm intrigued. Not that you're now the conduit that spreads said question. I mean, you got to ask me the question now. I feel like we need to know I feel like we need to know what this question is. Glad we're already halfway through January. It really is. This year is already flying by. Technically, as Chelsea's question, it's a great question. Would you rather have willies for fingers or willies for toes? I mean, that's a question. That's a great question. I mean, I don't feel like there's a right answer to that question. Either way, they get knocked about. Do you still get the same pain if they're knocked about? Need context. Because if you still get pain every time they're knocked about, then they definitely can't be on your toes. You can be a bit more careful with your hands. I love how much everyone thinks about it. There's no balls attached. Okay. There's just... I'd probably go toes then. They're out of the way. You have to go have a Nice rest of your stream. No problem. Thanks for hopping along. Thanks for the help on the map as well. Have a good rest of your evening. Toes is the right answer. Yeah, I think I'd say it is, because you can still cover them up. I mean, you don't want to walk around with gloves on all the time, but you always walk around with socks on. Imagine gaming with woolly fingers. I mean, it would be a niche thing. I feel like it would get you views, or maybe get you banned. Maybe that would be a gaming OF. I could get excited and reach a top shelf. That's a good point. Yeah, every time you get excited, you grow a couple of inches. Yeah, that would be interesting. Back on the stream. Hey, Mum. We're just talking about having willies for fingers or toes. Always a good topic to talk about around your mum. Toes, I would never stop walking. Motivation for exercise. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it would be painful. Lots of exercise. I think I'd be walking around like as if I was on eggshells the whole time. Again. What is my tractor doing? Harvester, whatever we are. I've gone backwards again. What am I doing? You've distracted me. That's what we want to do. Oh, this is the state of my chat on a Friday night, so sorry. No problem. I'm open to any conversation. I'm enjoying the interaction. It's the whole reason we game. The whole reason we game is the whole reason we stream. Be a bit boring if we were just streaming me playing a game, talking to myself. So I appreciate any interaction. And if the topic's a bit of a laugh, then even better. What have I entered into? Yeah, it's a strange one. I'll give you that. Bond, I usually lower the tone to new levels. I mean, I suppose if you can lower it to if you lower it enough, then Snail might give you your family back. Won't want you around anymore, so he'll hand your family back. It's true. Tractor's going to be in my way in a minute. Ethan, what do you think of Oasis? They're okay. I think they've got some decent songs, but they're it's not one I listen to a lot. It would have been cool to go and see them live. Did you get to go and see them? Fun, I've got to get it down to a level he can reach. That's a good point. I like that. I assume you are seeing all the chat in one window, which is clever. I am seeing all the chat in one window. Well, it's in 3 windows. I've got YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, which will all come through one window, yeah. And then for some reason, TikTok and Facebook don't come through that same window, even though they say they do, but they don't. So I have them open as well, but they're on the same screen. So yeah. It's a shame they don't come through the same window, because all of those windows come through, and they'll show up on the screen, where TikTok and Facebook don't come up on the game, which is why it sometimes looks like I'm talking to myself. WTF, I have the TV on too, and the question is top 10 Oasis singles with S and W. Maybe Ethan from TikTok is looking at the is watching the same thing as you are. Maybe that's why he mentioned it. What do I listen to? I don't. I listen to basically a lot of whatever my wife is listening to. I don't tend to listen to a lot of music on my own. If I do, it's normally rap. But like, I don't know if you've heard of a person called NF. Listen to some NF, or I go the complete opposite way and I listen to like acoustic stuff. But I listen to most things. You're doing this in PS5? No, I'm on PC. But this is an online server. It's cross-platform. Got no mods on, so anyone can join. He was watching Tenable. He may have been. Wonderwall was number 5. Wonderwall's a good shot. Is a good tune. Probably about the only song I do know of theirs. Like, anyone should know Wonderwall. I probably do know a lot, but I'm terrible at names of songs. I'm just terrible at names in general. Names of people, names of songs. A lot of the stuff I know, like even songs I listen to on a regular basis, I don't actually know the names of them. I just know them once they come on. I'd momentarily forgotten the context of your conversation there on Twitch, and I just saw the thing "Stop Crying Your Heart Out," and I immediately went to go, I'm not. I remembered we were talking about Oasis songs. I'm confused because I've harvested all the onions and sold them, and the contract isn't done. We had a nightmare. 52%. That is strange. We'll figure it out. Finish this. I'm hoping this one doesn't do the same thing, because this would have been a complete waste of time, and it feels like it's been days that we've been on this contract. I would definitely not doing this kind of contract again. It's not alphabetical. He's now on the vortex. Yeah, I'm really quite worried that this isn't going to get to 100%. Harley, if you're watching the stream, I don't have a mic connected to my gaming PC, so I can't actually hear what you're saying. What have I done here? Hang on. What Snails? Oh, Snails just listing off now the Oasis album, all of their hits. You sent him the answers. Yeah, making him look clever. I like it. He seemed invested. I mean, if it was untenable, he could just go on there. The We Believe was for the 100% of the contract. Ah, okay. That's how little I know about Oasis contract songs. If this isn't the 100% and I've wasted all my time, I'm going to be devastated. We Believe does sound like it would be an Oasis. It does. It really does. Can I join? I'm the Connor man you were talking to. I'm on a different account. Absolutely. Absolutely same name as before. I think you've been in it before. Sure you played when we spoke last. If not, it's the same name as my TikTok. Capital D, capital G. The Danite Gaming. One word. No password. I was the 1% club for the first time earlier, and people are stupid, it seems. Yeah, I've watched that a few times, and I always fail to see why people can't get the hang of it. Why have we got 3 tractors on this? What's going on here? An overkill for this harvest. Traffic jam in a field. Yeah. Tough out here. I think people underestimate the nerves that would come from being on TV and completely poop the bed when they do. Yeah, I know. I think I've always said that to my mum, because my mum's really clever when it comes to like the quiz shows, and I've always said that she should go on it, but she always says the same thing, that she knows all the answers at home, but would probably look really stupid on TV when there's actual real money up for grabs. Story. Any more mods? I haven't put any mods on this server just so that anyone can join. We want to clog the server up with mods and make it difficult for people to get in. There was someone on Millionaire that had to ask the audience on the second question. That had me dying. When she got the answer, she looked so embarrassed. I mean, if I went on to that show, I would probably use all 3 of my lifelines on the first question, because I am proper thick. No problems. What we're doing? We've got a couple of contracts open. If I'm trying to get this a little bit, we can figure out why the onion harvest isn't 100%. That would be pretty cool. First question was what was missing from the picture. There should be 3 t-shirts, 2 hats and 4 jumpers. 5 people got it wrong. And it was just a picture of people wearing those things. What is going on here? Why have I not got the lines? Okay, there we are. Which of these is not a word used to mean mad? Bananas, nuts, or crisps? Or crackers? And you're telling me some people put crisps? I normally do pretty well on 1% Club. This is the right answer, yeah. Ah, sorry, yeah. Which one isn't not a word, yeah. I was thinking... But yeah, people... Did people get it wrong, though? Is that... That's where she messed up too. Yeah. That is normally... Like when I normally do pretty well on the 1% Club. So yeah. Just jumped out there for some reason. Pressing the wrong buttons here. Hold on. Because there's not actual... Like they're not questions that you need to know the answers to. You just have to read them properly. Which I didn't do then. That was me out. And Chris Tarrant was openly mocking it. I mean, that's how you make TV. And the question is key. Yeah. They should say that in exams. Never had time. No way. Let him go around. What do I do, lad? If you could go and have a look to see why the other contract that we're not doing, the onion field, isn't on 100%. Is there anything that we could fix that out? Jacob's still on that field? I am still on this field. Nearly there. This little patch to do. By the way, I haven't got my headphones on. I can see that Harley is talking in the game. Can people hear what he's saying? If we can, I will mute him. Have we delivered all the onions? I think so. I didn't actually... I wasn't the one doing that field. I'm not quite sure. No, I can't hear him. That's fine. Awesome. No sound here, only your voice. Awesome. You can hear the game though, can't you? Hear him. Awesome. No, unless I'm deaf. Can't hear the game. Yeah, I think I hear the game. Just basic farm sounds. Yeah, it's not like... It shouldn't be loud game. Very quiet in the background. Yeah, I probably could turn this game up slightly. Just engine rumbling. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much all this game has with sound. Thought that was in my brain. You often have rumbling engine noises in your brain? Now we've got Bond singing. I was about to sing that, but I did stop myself because no one would want to hear that. Let's finish this little section. Pray that it's 100% when we deliver the goods. That bit again. This is a running song that we sing to anything. I mean, as soon as anyone says it's in your head, you do have to stop yourself. Or you don't have to stop yourself. I have to stop myself because you don't want to hear me sing. In your head is said way more than people realize. It really is. Whoever done this field has not delivered it to the right place. Ah, no. How do we get around that? I just don't stop myself, sing it loud and proud. Yeah, I probably would in private. Some bits here. I'm gonna have to go and get the little bits we haven't got. We'll come back for this little piece. That's a new Bond I have a new emote going live Friday, plus a new moving background to crash the stream. Nice. I need to yeah. What am I doing? I keep missing bits. I need to sort out my I want to sort my background and stuff out because I'm using ones that I've just nicked. Hey Farmer Dan. Hey Loz. I thought you'd gone to bed. My wife, by the way. Just talking to a random person, telling them to go to bed. Johnny boy, hello. The wheel landed on Farming Simulator, so that is what we're doing. We are finishing this field. bond. I'm thinking of moving to YouTube Music over Spotify. Same price, and I get ad-free YouTube. Maybe YouTube Music would be less hungry than Spotify. Maybe. Ain't on again tonight, sadly. No problem, Johnny. We're just trying to crack on with what we've got here. Right, I think we've done this field. So, Mikey, if you could deliver the goods, and we'll see what we've got. Right, let's go and figure out why. Just gonna have to cancel that contract then. Nothing in there. We're just gonna have to end. Nightmare. Are you doing Farming Sim tomorrow? No, tomorrow we'll be playing Red Dead Redemption 2 story mode. Long story short, my background makes Spotify go funny. Spotify is so greedy and wants all the PC attention, just like Bond. I mean, I'm always unsure of like the rules around like listening to music on stream and stuff. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Get to 100%. When are you next on Farming Simulator? Probably next Wednesday. As long as it isn't saved on your VOD, you're fine. On a separate track so it doesn't go to the VOD. Okay. How do you do that? (27) 43% transported. Ah, no. I think we've wasted our time on both of those contracts. Something must be wrong with the game. Because we're at 10. We're at 10, right place, but it's not working. Is there stuff in there? No. It's a nightmare. I have to go for a shower. I'll be back on later around 12. I'll probably be finishing the stream around 12, so that's fine. What are you streaming through OBS? Yes, I am streaming through OBS. Then tree farming. Not yet. I have done some in the past, but very minimal. I feel like we have pretty much wasted our time on those contracts, which is really, really annoying. I don't understand it. If you're gaming on the same PC you're streaming from, then it's a little more difficult, but basically you set Spotify or whatever to come through its own channel in OBS. Then in the audio settings, uncheck the track for that channel that is used for VODs. Okay. I do stream onto a I use Restream to stream to all of the different channels, so I don't know if that makes a difference. I am streaming from a streaming PC, so I do use a different PC. So that bit's fine. I think we might just have to cancel those contracts and try again. We might have wasted all of our time, which is really frustrating. do is find a small one. So far away from each other. Okay. Let's cancel those contracts. Let's just bite the bullet and do it. Should be easy enough then. Just have all your desktop audio not come through the VOD, basically. You need to make sure that you have notification sounds and stuff off too. Otherwise they will be heard on stream. Unless you have a mixer of some description to split stuff. I don't have a mixer. That's annoying. I can't believe we've we just lost money there, haven't we? Yeah, we're now in debt. Which is really, really annoying. So harvest in. So this is why Bond is tech support. It sounds like he really knows his stuff. So I definitely appreciate the support. Said you're going to join the Discord later. You can hit me up. Yeah, I'll join the Discord later. When I join the Discord, it will probably be late to the point where I'll be joining it and then disappearing to go to bed. But yeah, I will definitely hit you up and chat about it tomorrow if that's possible, or at least some point before my next, or at some point over the next week. Bond doesn't sleep. I have to sleep. Bond is in bed right now. What do you mean? Yeah, we're what am I doing? It's the real Bond. I mean, you must just be so good at what you do, Bond, that everyone assumes that you are around all the time. You sleep during the day and awake all night? I mean, that's possible. Oh, let's try not to run him over. Can I run you over? Okay, I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? Gotta be a sociable person. Nice, what are you doing there? Good harvester, one of the best. Yeah, it seems like a big one. Discord is the pixels Discord, which you have 2 of the 4 boss pixels here. Okay. I'll take your word for it. I'll see what that means when I join it. Then we'll see what's going on. Yeah, Bond, it'll be cool to chat about how we do that, because it would be cool to be able to play music while I'm streaming. So does that work across all of them then? Like, you can just stream any music you want, or do you still have to be picky with what music you stream? visit my dad for the week. They rented a place in Cheddar Woods for the week and invited me to stay. Got a king size bed and an ensuite. That's all you need. You're not picky? Okay. I don't know about other platforms, but Twitch you can stream whatever. Okay. I do stream to YouTube and Kick and TikTok and Facebook. So maybe I'll need to figure out what is acceptable there. I've just got myself stuck. Come on. So let's go in there. Okay, can I get myself out of this? Yes. That's a lot. Yeah, just trying to get as many viewers as possible for the reason this is a the whole point of this is to raise money for charity. So I want to try and get as many options as we can. But essentially I'll stick to the platforms where I get the most viewers. At the moment is Twitch and TikTok. Facebook at the moment is my personal Facebook. Is a little bit annoying because you can't stream to Facebook unless you can't stream to a Facebook page unless it's got 100 followers, which mine doesn't have at the moment. Why can't I see these lines? What is going on? Yeah. The hell just happened? Out of the way. I'm going to try multi-stream into YouTube, I think. Maybe TikTok. Because I have content on both. Yeah, I mean, I think if you got content on both and you have a decent audience there, then it makes sense. Restream is quite good. You have to pay for it. Not much. If you've got a decent enough PC, you could probably stream separately. But then I think you need to use like some kind of way of like duplicating your stream onto different platforms rather than using the same source, if that makes sense. I remember reading that, and some devices don't like that. I want to switch to YouTube, but I don't know if people would follow. I prefer YouTube to Twitch as a streamer. I think a lot of viewers prefer Twitch. Yeah, that was my issue. That's one of the reasons why I've gone multi-stream, because I'd prefer to be on YouTube as a streamer, but whenever I've done both, I tend to get the viewers on Twitch. YouTube did emotes, had some of the interactive bits. They blow everyone else out of the water. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think it's because it's still very focused on like content creation. You have emotes? Know that? animated. Yeah, I think that's the difference, isn't it? Is that Twitch have just got streaming down to a T. Like that's their bread and butter. Where YouTube's bread and butter is TikTok, is YouTube, is videos rather than streams. I think the only streams I watch on YouTube are I watch Pro Call of Duty, and that's done on YouTube. Everything else I watch is Twitch or TikTok these days. This game looks quietly addictive. Yeah, it is, to be fair. I started playing it because I watched Clarkson's Farm and I got interested in farming. You do have to learn a little bit about farming because the tutorial isn't great. You have to know what to do. I still don't completely know what to do, but yeah, it's quietly addictive. It's everyone I know that plays it is kind of, unless they're an actual farmer, has said the same thing. And everyone that's been watching my stream that isn't really that into gaming tend to say that they enjoy watching the streams for this game, but don't enjoy like watching me play like Call of Duty or Battlefield because they don't really understand it, where this is just something that's in the background. Usually I played this, I think 13. It's like yeah, it is like a shut your brain off. You just kind of do. The thing I like about it is that you can, like, you hit, especially with this, like, these guidelines, like, you just kind of hit it, like, I'm not really touching anything at the moment, so I'm able to just, while it's going in a straight line for me, I'm able to just keep an eye on chat. It's quite good for streaming. Cozy games, I think people call them. Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that. Ethan, I'm going to head now. Cheers for letting me join the server. No probs, thanks for the help. Enjoy the rest of your evening. See you on another stream somewhere. Finish Power Wash forever. I'll join the next Farming Simulator stream. No problem, Ethan. It sounds to me like I'm going to end up with doing more Farming Simulator streams than anything, because definitely get more interaction. I'm able to interact with you guys more as well. We might figure out my why is that gone? Might figure out my schedule, try and squeeze another one in. Well, not another stream, but another Farming Simulator, like dedicated Farming Simulator day. Maybe we just make Wednesday Farming Simulator day. Why do these lines keep disappearing? It's really annoying. There's something wrong with the server today or tonight. Are we talking real life here, Snail and Bond, or is there a game that I'm missing out on? I mean, it's easier to talk while playing. Yeah, it definitely is. Like, especially because I take shooting games, like first-person shooters, a lot more seriously than I should. Like, I want to do well, so I'm like constantly looking at it for fast reactions and trying to play well. With farming, you're just kind of going through the motions while you're chatting. Which is kind of what I'm hoping for with the gameplay tomorrow as well, because I'm playing story modes. So hoping that because I'm going to be playing story mode, it'll just give me more time to chat while I'm playing a different game as well. We play Pressure Washer Simulator with the girls, but they are always busy. Very fun cleaning and chatting. I have never heard of Pressure Washer Simulator. What is Pressure Washer Simulator? Is it just like spraying things down? Power Wash Simulator. It's amazing. I mean, it sounds like something that it sounds like something I would play, because I love like seeing progress on something. The sequel just come out too. I'm gonna have to look this up. Strangely addictive. Things you get when you clean it. Orgasmic. Right, I want to see this. I'm gonna Google this. What are we googling? We are googling power. Just forget which keyboard. Power. Oh, that is the right keyboard. What am I doing? We are watching Power Wash Simulator. Oh my god. That looks definitely like something I would play. Things look okay. Okay, we're gonna have to experience that game at some point. Pressure washer game sounds fun. It really does. It looks good. The triple nozzle hose is where it's at. The first one has loads of crossover DLCs too. I mean, you are selling it to me, guys. Cleaning Wallace and Gromit's gadgets was amazing. We're gonna have to look into it. Back to the Future, SpongeBob, Shrek, loads. So there's like loads of DLCs that you just like choose what you want to clean. Shows up on the screen really dirty, and then you just walk around pressure washing it. think we're gonna have to get that downloaded. Don't make you question how they got so dirty. I mean, it's one of the things I enjoy on this game as well, because when you're doing stuff with your own equipment, it gets dirty, and then you have to get a pressure washer to clean it. But it's not as like precise. You just spray one spot and the whole thing gets cleaned. It'd be cool if it was like everything. I did download Farming Simulator VR for my VR headset the other day, and that's pretty cool because you have to like actually change a wheel, so you have to like actually get down and take the wheel nuts off and stuff. That's pretty cool. It's free on Game Pass. I'm pretty sure I've got Game Pass. I will check, because if it's free, we will test it out. Add it to the wheel. The DLC isn't though. Yeah, we'll play the base game and we'll see. If the base game hooks us, then DLC might be where it's at. Start small, yeah. Yeah, you got to understand the game first. Get to grips with a pressure washer. We're doing Final Fantasy with free, I think. Thought you were telling me new games to play then, but I'm assuming you clean those things. Or things from those things. Yeah. In bosses. Okay. One other physical gaming library I can borrow. Add past tense. Where did it go? He took it with your family. Now he doesn't borrow it, he just has it. Oh. Snail robbed me while I was gone. Yeah, I think so. I'm the only one in this server now. Did my family believe my game's alive? Yeah, priorities. I like it. So to blame for Bond now spending money on Lego. Lego's one of those things that is extremely addictive as well. I do enjoy Lego. I don't do it enough. I haven't got any to build. Like literally that Formula 1 car I showed earlier is the only thing I've built. in recent times. I always think to myself I'd love to do more Lego, but never never really have the time. Selling this too. Starting to become a problem. Yeah. We have a brick channel in Discord dedicated to things that you've built. Pretty cool. Pre-ordered Pokemon Lego. I mean, why not? Why not indeed? Yeah, that's always the best motto to have. Never regret anything, just why not? Can't help me spend a fortune on Lego also. And helped build Gringotts Bank. Now that I would like to see. I am a massive Harry Potter nerd. Anything Harry Potter is going to catch my eye. You have a lot of Harry Potter Lego. You'll love my sets. I will be checking them out if they're on that Discord. Because I'm obsessed with Harry Potter. Me and my wife are obsessed with Harry Potter, to be fair, because so for example, my wife has Harry Potter on literally on repeat. If we're not watching, we're currently watching Stranger Things for the first time. We've never watched them before. We're on the third series. We just finished the third season. But if we're not watching Stranger Things, Harry Potter is on. It's just on repeat all the time. Just goes from the first one all the way through, and then we start again. And then I've recently read the books. Obsessed that I'd read them again as soon as I finished the first ones. Car is currently playing the new audiobook recordings. Yeah, I want to get the new audiobook recordings. I've just finished reading so I finished reading the books and then started reading them again, but with the original audio book with Stephen Fry, and then literally like a month later they came out with the new one. So I kind of want to do that. Sonic the Hedgehog Lego is one of the ones I've probably done the most. I'll be honest with you, I forgot about Sonic the Hedgehog. It's something I don't remember Sonic the Hedgehog. And like I was a kid the last time I paid any attention to Sonic the Hedgehog. But I can see why some of the Lego would be pretty cool. Right, come on, let's make this contract 100 because I'll be devastated if there's an issue with this server. Yes, that one's worked. Right. We're still in debt though. So we need to figure this out. More contracts. No Metal Gear, no Sonic. Snail, why have you brought me? Yeah. Good question. Two green beans. Onions was okay. Did fail on us. So look what else we can do. Deadwood's okay, but let's get on my nerves a little bit. Fertilizing's okay. We could cultivate. Cultivate, I think. It's a big field. Let's do that one. You did get a snail story. Yeah. Loads of innuendos. Yes. And another member to the Willy Toes cult. I didn't realize I was joining a cult when I made that decision. Never know when you join a cult. That's how they get you. Very true. Let's see. We meet on Mondays to play. I feel like footy works better because it's less. You still don't know what you're turning up for until you turn up. It's too late. Keep going. I love the fact that we ignore red lights in the highway code. Well, I've turned traffic off, so there's never going to be there's never going to be any traffic in the way. But yeah, we run red lights. Don't want to start there. If I can move or get squished, exactly. Just like in real life, tractors don't give a fuck. What's going on? Why are we not lowering this? I've had a mare here. Tractor's taken over. Tractor just had a life of its own for a second then. Am I going to crash into that fence? No, I'm not. We're good. Okay. Why are we not? Ah, that's why. F that weight. Okay. Now we go. Been in the whole country lane, bobbing along. Never seem to let you pass. Wow. Great. Fully airconned. Don't even know you're there. They've got music blaring. Bobbing along, complete comfort. The life. Okay, I'm going to head off now. I hope you have a great night. Don't let Snail get too crazy. No, we'll keep him in check. Thanks for popping along. Thanks for chatting for as long as you did. Really appreciate it. And I'll definitely hit you up for some technical advice about getting music on the stream. That'll be cool. Even if we can't do it on YouTube, it'd be cool to just know how to do it. And then maybe we'll do some Twitch only streams. But yeah, appreciate that. Good night. Another 45 minutes or so of this stream. I stream till about midnight. I'll go back for that. That's annoying. That's going to annoy me. Don't mind a little bit, but that's a huge bit. I choose an awkward shape field to do this on. I think we find when it comes to viewers on streams that people tend to drop off around 11. They did yesterday, Monday as well. Wondering whether midnight's a bit too late for most. I don't know, how do you find that, Snail? Do you, I know you said you stream till about midnight, but yeah, I suppose you stream on a Friday, Saturday, so people are probably more likely to stay up late. Getting quite tired myself now. I've been up since 4:30. Take my wife to work this morning. 50% of my audience is American, so I see a bit of a drop off and then USA pick up. Oh, okay. Yeah, I suppose that's the key, isn't it? Is growing your channel both sides of the water. So that you can I did notice actually on last week's Farming Simulator stream that I had a couple of Americans come in towards the end of the stream. But yeah, you're right. I think if we can grow an audience that are both sides, then yeah, it makes sense. Panic was USA, and so was smoking. Okay. Yeah, I found that as well. Like, it's strange, isn't it? Because like USA pick up in the evening, but they're quite often the day streams I've had USA people on as well. Like, I suppose the time zones are so weird over there, aren't they? Or not weird, but they're so all over the place up there that you get a mixture. How long have you been streaming for, Snail? Because was you streaming when I worked with you, or is it a sort of fairly recent thing? Or when I say recent thing, like COVID thing, maybe? Bit of driving. Streamed for 3 years ish. I did podcasts around COVID time, maybe a bit earlier when I met loads of people. Okay. Yeah, podcasts would be pretty fun. It's like podcasts is, I feel like this is kind of podcasting, isn't it? When you're just kind of playing a game that's like this. I miss. Nah. Go. I suppose podcasts you have an actual topic. Pixel's Discord is a podcast group. Yeah, Pixel's in the attic. Okay. So was it the 4 of you that were doing the podcast then? You said there was 4 main guys. I think the timing might work out quite nice actually, because I think we'll finish this field probably around the time that we'll finish streaming. Yeah, 2 guys, 2 gals. That's my second podcast group. We all stream also, so it made sense to have a group. Discord due to crossover of audience. Yeah, that makes sense. What was he? So do you still do podcasts, or have you stopped the podcasts? Are you all just streamers now? You still do podcasts? I'll check that out as well. To listen to in the car. Actually, I've got Facebook open, so I will let's get on the Discord now. There we are. I'm in the Discord. Can't see a lot at the moment, just the rules and welcome. I'll have a look. I'll check all that out. Once I finish streaming. Relies on the girls being free. Seem to do 2 a year. One every 6 months. That's a good ratio. Spotify and YouTube. Even if it's 2 a year, I will still check it out. I was interested to find a new podcast. My new job now, it's quite good to, when you kind of having a day where you're just focusing on work and there's no calls, it's quite nice to just have a little podcast in the background. Check them out. I think we'll finish this field and then we'll call it. Are we 11:30? Yeah, it's probably got about 10 or so minutes left on this, and then yeah, we'll probably call it. Looks like the viewers have gone down, which makes sense for the time of evening. Been another interactive stream, which is nice. Been a pleasure. It genuinely has been a pleasure, Snail, and I really appreciate you getting others to come in and say hello, stick around. Back, but sadly can't join. No problem. I'm gonna finish this field and then probably we'll call that for the stream anyway. So it's no worries about joining. We can crack on the next stream and get some more done. Appreciate you coming back. Not doing great money wise on this game at the moment. We're 11,000 in debt. Might need to take a loan out. I use this quiet time for anyone that is sticking around. To just remind everyone that the whole point of this channel is to raise money for charity. There is a link in the description to donate, but it's currently not allowing people to donate, which is annoying. So I'm trying to figure that out. I think I have figured it out, but it's going to take a couple of days to resolve itself. So stand by on that if you do want to donate. But in the meantime, go over and follow my YouTube because that will help towards it. Every 100 new YouTube subscribers adds £10 to that pot. So there's a way that we can still build some money while that donation link is broken. But honestly, even just the likes, the shares, the interactions with the channel is hugely appreciated. I didn't expect to have this much interaction so soon at the start of streaming. I was always expecting my first few weeks, first couple of months to be very quiet. Maybe the odd person coming in and out. But yeah, I already feel like I've got a few people that are regulars. See them on a few streams now, which is nice. I really appreciate everyone. Actually been Twitch has been going off tonight rather than TikTok. So far TikTok's been my most interactive platform, but Snail and crew have made Twitch be my most interactive platform for this evening. Tried our best. It's been a great laugh. Some of the conversations have been weird, wacky, wonderful. Yeah, may it happen again many more times. Have to build 5 wee Lego sets for wee brother. I'm assuming you're Scottish and that means little brother. What Lego sets are they? We were actually not too long ago talking about Lego sets because Snail and Bond have been building Lego sets. Lots of them as well by the sounds of it. Santa and camera ones. I've got us all. Nice. Why do you need to build them for your brother? He not helping? Are you in debt, bro? Yeah, I am. I'm in debt, and I'll tell you the reason I'm in debt is because we had 2 contracts open where we borrowed equipment, spent, I'm going to say the best part of 3 hours doing the contracts because it was the onion one and it was the parsnip one, and they both got to 90% and we'd done everything, so I wasn't able to claim them. And then I ended up having to pay for the equipment that I borrowed as well, so then it took me in debt. So yeah, not a great night for us game wise, money wise. So I'm just trying to do a couple of contracts to get ourselves a bit of money back. Still in debt though by 2.5 grand. What is the time? Still got 20 minutes, so I might actually have a look for a small contract to do. Nice and quick. Wood transport. Let's do a wood transport. And then we'll call it a day. Yeah, when I left the live to eat, you had like 20k. Now I notice you got minus 11. Yeah, it's not... Didn't go well for us. Where is the wood? The wood is all the way over there. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Didn't get wasn't very lucky with money. Then I've just brought a new Lego Harry Potter collector one. The Philosopher's Stone film anniversary. I'm gonna have to have a look at that. When you've Are you going to be building that on stream? I know you said you do Lego building streams. It's unfortunate, but hay loans exist to dig yourself into a deeper debt. That's exactly it. I'm going to try and avoid it. I'm going to try and get myself out, and then we'll see what happens. Keep doing contracts until we're comfortable enough to sort of do some, get what we want to get. Maybe I have a backlog. Okay. Well, even if you don't build it on stream, it'd be cool to see it. I've joined the Discord, by the way, but I can't see any other channels, but maybe I have to do something to be able to see the channels. I haven't read anything yet. Now we need to collect wood, which is here. Okay. Right. Now you're going to see how bad I am at collecting wood. You just have to accept the rules, I think. Okay, that's fine. I'll have a look at that. I know it does. I know I can see a rules and a welcome page, so I will have a look at it. How many of these can I grab at once? Is the question. Is it 3? No, I'm gonna go for 2. Well, there's a way of not like that. I don't remember how to do this now. What's wrong with this? Okay, we got 3 somehow. Why is it? Oh, I need to tip it over. Okay, we could be here a while. Get that back. Come on. We are doing terrible here. What is going on? Just let go of them. See what happens to them. Pop a bit. Is there a better way to do this? Ah, no. I am having an absolute mare here. Gotta be an easier way. I think this is what I was like last time. How do I let go? The live lagging cut back. Yeah, we're not having a great time. I'm stuck now. I'm gonna leave that. I'm just gonna leave it. I can't leave it like that. Right, what have I done? How is that even holding on? How is that holding on? Drop it. See where it goes. That's staying there. Get this one. I thought this would be a really quick. Well, this would be a really quick task. And it's going to be one of the longest tasks we've ever done. How do I go up? How do I go up? There we are. Come back. Go on. Up you go. Again. It round. What is going on? Why is he not twisting round? There we are. Okay, we're having a mare. Back on us. I'm gonna drop you. Right, that one's gone fine. Tetris with logs. Yeah, we're... This is why I was always on tail snail. This is exactly what I'd have been like with a forklift. I'm gonna be ambitious and go for 3. Even after all of that carnage. I want to hold it further back. How do I extend this? Okay. Hold it like further back like that. Then we're going to go down. How do I go down like that? It's a good job I didn't let you lose. Yeah, this it wouldn't have been good. This is exactly what would have been happening. I went for 3 there and I've picked up 2. But ah no, there goes the other log. I have to sort that other log out now. Okay. I want to say I would have been better with an actual forklift or something. Like I want to say I'd be better at this in real life. I'm not so sure. What's going on? Why are we not? Why are we turning? There we are. I'm just going to let go of them now. Right, I've got to go back for that one. Is the ground uneven? It shouldn't be leaning that bad. Possibly. I'm going to have to deal with this one. Go up. Okay, we're up. Get up so that goes that way. This looks neater already. Getting there. Go with that. That should go in. Why is that not gone in? Come on. You're told. Okay. Right. I think we're going to stick to 2 at a time. I think if we pick up any more than 2, we might tip. Get a bit of a tilt. I am pretty much fully extended as well. I probably shouldn't be this extended. This is really difficult on a mouse. Probably just me being incompetent though. Come on. In you come. Nice and even. Yes. That's the neatest 2 we've done. I said I was going to stick with 2, but those 3 are just too tempting. Tip here. We tip, we tip. Why has that done that? Pick it up. This is also why I use the auto load trailer. Yeah. I can see why. Come on. Okay. That was free, pretty well done. I think we can get that 3 again. I'll hold them quite that far out. Down. Okay. I think we're getting 3 in a row. This might tip. We've got 4. How have I not tipped? No. We need to go up. And we need to come back. I don't know how I didn't tip there. Okay. I'll let go. This might just only pick up the 1. Hope it doesn't. Bit further up. Oh, there. One, pick up those 3. No, it's just going to pick up the 1. No, it's not. Okay. Can we get those 3 together? I think we can. Okay. Oh no. No. What have we done? I'm not convinced I'm gonna get this one. See what we can do. Is that? No, what are we doing? Oh no. Okay. Might have to drive to get that one. Oh no, we're good. We're good. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, need to go up high. Been this way. Imagine if it tips over the last log. Let's not bring that kind of bad luck. We shouldn't tip over. Now we're heavier than the logs we're lifting, surely. But this is me we're talking to. Very, very, very likely. We're on. Try not to move too aggressively. What is happening? Oh, I need to go up. Right. This way. This way. Oh my god. We've done it. Let's fasten them before we start breaking them. Oh my god, I fastened them at the right time, otherwise that would have gone. Right, how do I get to where I'm selling this? Go back on the main road. That felt like it was harder than it needed to be. Time to perfection as well, because it is midnight. So by the time I go and sell this, we've timed that perfectly. I was going to take a corner too fast and end up sideways. If that happened, I think I would just end stream. Just sideways crash. Stream ends. See you tomorrow. that's quicker than I thought it was. Remember where I'm going. Okay. It shouldn't fall over when you pull a sharp corner. Unless it's a truck with a large container. Yeah, we should be okay. Okay, I'm taking corners fairly safe as well. Forgot there was no traffic on the road, so I don't need to worry about staying on the left-hand side. We will, because it's a simulator. I don't remember where I'm going. I want to turn before... Okay. Speed ahead. Oh, I remember where I'm going now. I have to get out, don't I? Oh. Solid word. Contract claimed. No longer in debt. Okay. That is going to be it for the evening. It is midnight now. So we'll call it a day there. Yeah, thanks for everyone that's interacted. Thanks for everyone that's helped out on the map and all those that have got involved in chats and things like that. Thanks for all the likes, all the new followers. And I'll be streaming again tomorrow night playing Red Dead Redemption 2 story mode. So if you fancy watching that, then come and see me. But till next time, see you then. And Snail, also thank you for all the people you've sent my way. I'll set up the Discord now so we can chat more. Right. See you guys. Have a great night.